What is up, guys? Welcome back to Money's Funko Pops. I'm Justin, and today we're going to be going over part one of the London toy reveals from the 2020 Expo. Now, this is going to be part one of a few different segments, I'm assuming, because I don't know how much they're going to be revealing, and it felt just way too clustered to throw it all into one big video. So this is about a dozen and a half of the announcements that they revealed, and then the rest of it will be in presumably another video after this. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video so you can click on that second part and watch the entire segment here on the channel. So for those of you who don't know, London Toy Fair is a yearly expo where a bunch of toy companies, not only Funko, but other different companies as well, come together with all of their upcoming products for the year. So essentially they bring a majority, not all, but most of their products that are going to be coming out in the upcoming year, and they go ahead and they show them off and let fans get like a hands-on look at them. Let's go ahead and jump into it with some European football players. So they revealed about half a dozen European football league players, soccer for those of us here in the States. I don't know anything about soccer or its European counterpart. So we're just going to keep it moving so I don't look like an idiot. Next up, we have pops based on the video game Cyberpunk 2077. These look super clean, lots of detail. That GameStop exclusive looks great. So I'm really excited to see the glow in the GameStop exclusive, because the glow in general on Funko products has just been continually getting better and better. A lot of pops, like the FYE exclusive Alien from Toy Story, glows super bright. And comparatively to pops in Funko's older catalog, they didn't really glow as bright. So I am really excited to see some of these glow pops once they come out and I can get a hands-on look at them. We'll talk about this later on in the video with another Marvel reveal. I also am always excited to see a Keanu Reeves pop, because, you know, he's a supporter of the Patchy Beard gang, and I can't grow a beard myself. So next up, we get the Harry Potter reveal, and there is a lot of awesome stuff to unpack here. So first and foremost, we get a brand new Hermione, we get a brand new Ron, another Harry, well, actually a few new Harrys, but most importantly, we get a bunch of exclusives that have some fans up in arms. So I guess my question is, if you're doing the invisibility cloak, why not have the pop be transparent? We've seen this with Mirage from Apex Legends, and we've seen it with other characters from different franchises as well. So I guess I'm really just not understanding why, if it's a cloak of invisibility, why is part of the pop itself not invisible as well? So I imagine that at some point down the line, we will be getting an exclusive variant where he has the cloak on and he's invisible. I do think a lot of these common pops do look awesome, like Ron throwing up the slugs and Hermione doing the Wingardium Leviosa. And for those of you who have been asking for 10 inches of Voldemort, this is your chance to get it. Next up, Funko reveals their brand new pops for the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe movie Black Widow. But this is not a new reveal. Earlier last week, we already got these pops announced. There's going to be 4 Black Widows, 3 Taskmasters, Red Guardian. This is nothing new. All right, guys, so next up we get a really big reveal, and that is our DC stuff. And I, for one, somebody who really does not collect DC and does really not watch a lot of these movies, I am so excited for DC collectors, because with 2019 we were celebrating an anniversary of Batman, and with that, Funko just kept producing Funko products that were just Batman. I mean, the amount of Batman pops we got last year was just sickening. So with this Toy Expo reveal, we are seeing a whole bunch of pops for DC that aren't Batman, and I am super excited for you guys about that. We have Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Penguin. We're getting a 10-inch Joker. There's going to be a Joker with a Chase variant where his makeup is running. I think that all of these pops, alongside of all of the other ones that they also announced with it, is a great sign that we are going to be getting more Funko products that aren't going to be tailored towards just Batman. And I think that that is something that needs to be addressed, because with the amount of Batman that we got last year, it just felt like it was just too much, and it was too much oversaturation of one character. So as an outside DC fan, it's just relieving to see that there's going to be more things on the shelves other than just another Chrome Batman, another Black Box Batman, another Joker Who Laughs Batman, just different things that are going to really diversify this DC roster going forward into 2020. So going back to Marvel, I'm not sure where they broke up their reveals here and didn't do all the Marvel together, but whatever. We have X-Men pops, we have Gambit, and we have Rogue. And it's, of course, very apparent to see that the exclusives of both of these pops are exponentially better than these commons. So you have a glow-in-the-dark Gambit going to Entertainment Earth, and this thing looks sick. The glow looks awesome. So the glow Gambit is, of course, going to be a very hot ticket item. A lot of people are very excited about that. I'm really excited to see the glow on this thing. And then the Hot Topic Rogue looks awesome as well. I love that they have her in a soaring pose. Definitely going to be a must-have for a lot of X-Men collectors out there. So now to throw it back to a con last year where we got a Killer Clown from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I believe was a movie from the 1980s. I personally haven't seen it, so don't hold that against me. But I'm really excited to say that they are going to be producing 3 more common variants from that movie with 3 more clowns from it, which I think is a really good sign. The Killer Clown from that con last year was super popular amongst fans. A lot of people were super excited to see a movie that doesn't get a lot of love in pop culture getting a Funko Pop figure and at a Comic-Con nonetheless. So I think that it's a really good sign that Funko saw that hype and they decided to continue on that license by producing, even though it is just 3 more characters. I think that it does say something that Funko is listening even just a little bit to fans and what they want. And what's up with this like whitewashed effect on some of these glams? Like usually we have concept art and then we have fully fledged glams, but now we have like concept art, fully fledged glams, and then like this whitewashed weird, like someone turned the vibrance all the way up. So here is the first picture of American Psycho Pops, and all of these horror collectors started going up in arms because it was going to be a Hot Topic exclusive chase where they're covered in blood, which, as you guys know, a lot of Hot Topic exclusive chases are sought after. They go for a lot on the secondary market. And then like 3 or 4 reveals later, they updated it and they changed it, and it's the dude in the suit who's going to be the Hot Topic exclusive, and that the chase is just going to be a mainline pop and will be made available everywhere. So there was a little bit of ease amongst the community. Everyone kind of like got brought down a couple levels. So I'm kind of a big wimp when it comes to horror and gore and stuff like that. So definitely not for me personally, but it is really awesome to see a lot of people out there are super excited about American Psycho Pops. So if this is something that you guys are after, make sure you let me know down below in the comments if that's one that you're trying to get. Hobbs and Shaw? Is it Shaw? Hobbs and Shaw is a Fast and Furious branch off. It's like a mini movie. What am I trying to fucking say here?
Spin-off.
Thank you. Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off of the Fast and Furious movies, which features The Rock and the other bald guy. I'm definitely... I don't care. Let's keep it moving. So we are going to be getting a SpongeBob with Gary on his head, a Patrick Star, and a Squidward. And they look younger. I don't know the premise of this movie, but I'm led to believe that it's like a prequel to the SpongeBob movies because they look so young. And especially Squidward. Squidward looks super young in this pop, like a teenager, like a child. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Personally, for me, I've always felt that SpongeBob characters just didn't translate well to pops at all. And that was reinforced with the most recent SpongeBob wave where we got Patrick with the wood in his head and Squidward in his ballerina pose. It just didn't feel natural to me. I guess the SpongeBob characters, in my opinion, just don't translate well to pops, and this just reinforces that even more. I personally do not care for these SpongeBob pops at all, and I'm not going to see the movie either. So for me, this was just another easy pass. Onward is the new Disney Pixar movie, which is coming out later this year, and it features Chris Pratt and Tom Holland as the 2 main characters, and I guess the premise of the movie is that their dad dies and that they want to bring him back, but when they use the magic to bring him back, it only brings his legs back or something. So they're spending the whole movie trying to like reassemble their dad, and because he's just a walking pair of legs. I guess is what I read. That could be wrong. I don't know. But what I do know is that this Hot Topic chase is the lamest fucking shit that I've seen in my entire life. I mean, literally, I was looking at this thing and I could not understand what the difference in the chase was until I really zoomed in and I was like, they really just changed the color of that horn on that unicorn. So I'm going to leave the first part of this video on a high note, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Legend of Korra, which has been leaked for some time. So we have Korra in the Avatar state with the water, the fire, and the earth all over her. And then we have the Chase Glow version as well. This is very in line with the Avatar wave where we got a bunch of commons And then we got a Chase Ang on the air scooter, and then that Chase, of course, he glowed in the dark with his eyes white and everything. So this is something that I am definitely very interested in trying to get my hands on, but I'm not sure if I really want to continue going into this Avatar set and getting, extending out into the Legend of Korra. So I'm definitely thinking about getting these waves, but that doesn't knock the fact that these things look awesome, and they are easily some of the highest quality pops released today. Amazing sculpts all around. Even these commons look awesome with him with his fire in his hand. And with a lot of the things that Funko revealed today, you can really tell that they put some time and effort into these reveals, which I think is very important. A big part of the Funko community feels like Funko's getting lazy, and I do completely understand that frustration with some of these lame Chase, flocked, glow, glitter, whatever sort of variants they're coming out with. A lot of people feel like they're being cheated and that they aren't really being treated fairly. But I think that today's reveals at London Toy Fair really do attest to the fact that Funko is doing some awesome things, and it isn't just metallic Dragon Ball Z pops and glow-in-the-dark My Hero Academia pops. There is a lot of awesome lines that are coming out that really do show that Funko still is putting time and effort and energy into these sculpts. And of course, guys, as always, I want to hear from you watching at home. Which pop from London Toy Fair is your most anticipated? And that is the question of the day. Let me know down below in the comments which pop revealed at London Toy Fair is your favorite. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the second part of this video, and I will see you soon. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more content that I post here to the channel. Down below me, there are two different videos. You have my suggestion, which is the video that I suggest you watch, or you can click next video, which will take you to a video very similar to the one that you just watched. So thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you soon.